What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. My internet's like a little crap at the moment because it is the last weekend before like 90% of the boardwalk shuts down. So there are like a few people here this weekend. And so I might be a little laggy, but let me say hi to everybody. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday night. Hello, Franca, Michelle, J Freak, Barbie, Nancy, Sheila, Paula, Catherine, Sly, Tony Ann, Amy. You don't miss a beat, do you? Damn it. I'll get to you in 1 second. Linda. Amy. The Salty Sea Goat, Barbie, MTT, Snurk, Barbara, Rabbit. I think I got everybody. I'm by my lonesome tonight. And yes, Dave, Wendy showed me what you were sending me. Hey, Sarah, Wendy showed me what you were sending me for the end of your season for the Legos, and it's clever. So now I said to Wendy, come hell or high water, I'm gonna get this owl put together. I am missing a ton of pieces for it because we did the index, and yeah, there's a lot of pieces missing, but that's cool because if I have to scotch tape this MFR together, I will. Hey, Pipsqueak, Jenny. So yeah, after this live is over, I haven't done a members live in a hot minute because of our hectic, grueling schedule as of late. So I was thinking after this live is over for Sister Wives, I will do a members live, and I'll put it on all members, all tiers. And speaking of which, that reminds me, I think I have some memberships to gift to people. So hopefully you get one, Dave. I gotta do it through YouTube on my phone. No, I gotta do it on my computer. That's right, because you can't do it through Apple. Let me see. So I'm gonna give some memberships to everybody. See, like, I'm like all glitchy. Let me give some memberships. Hold on. Okay. And by the way, guys, if you do want to get a membership to my channel, make sure you're not doing it through an iPhone or through a MacBook, because Apple takes 20% of the cut. So if you're, and that goes with super chats too. Make sure like you're using like Google or I don't know, Firefox. Is that still a browser that people use? Like Prodigy? I don't I don't know. But don't do it through Apple because Apple just decides to take 20% of whatever you make. Okay, here I am. Let me see here. This is the only way I can get memberships. Skip. Well, that's not. Let me see. Nope, that's not right. Hold on. Close. Membership gifting. Okay, here we go. Hey, Johnny. Who got him? Pipsqueak. Oh, God damn it. Dave got one. There you go, Dave. Now you can watch me suffer all over again. So let me see here. Pipsqueak, Dave, Becky, Rita, and Mar. And now I'm gonna just blow my whole load here and gift the other five. Let's see. Okay. Who else got them? Salty got one. Another Dave. Angelica, Delilah. Okay, and Rita. Okay, so I don't Dave's Everyday Channel for the. Is that you also you, Dave? Different Dave. All right, so there you go. Hold on. All right, so membership's given. All right, so let's talk about Sister Wives. It's just me tonight. I'm just trying different things out. Hey, Johnny, I don't know if I said hi to you yet. I'm going to drop the link if anybody wants to come up and talk about Sister Wives. This was, again, another last-minute lives. We had just gotten home. But if you do want to come up, I kind of have to know you just a little bit. And so if anybody wants to come up and talk about Sister Wives and be on panel, there's the link on how to do it. All right, so moving on. It's still laggy. I'm going to play this and then... Okay, was that just horrible for everybody? Like it was for me? Because I saw like 1 second of the intro and then it just like, froze. Anywho, all right, Sister Wives. I wanted to do Sister Wives obviously before tomorrow because the new episode airs tomorrow and I'm a little behind on pretty much everything. And now I somehow am looking at notes from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills that I took 2 years ago. And I have no idea where I wrote. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. Yeah, this was Ode to Robyn, hence the Robyn finally got her episode where she was the star of the show. So, all Robyn. McKelty's twins at Christine's house. Robyn's there, super awkward. Robyn's sleeping in the closet. I thought it was cute. And like this episode, like I think Robyn just begged and begged and begged until she could be like, "No, look, I'm normal, and I'm there for the family, and I love everybody, and I want everybody to get along." And this was totally Robyn's redemption episode, even though this was filmed while Jimmy Carter was still in office. But that's a different story for another day because this is so old. It was okay. Obviously it's weird between Christine and Robyn 2 years ago when this was filmed. I just have to keep saying that because that's the timeline. And now we know that McKelty and Taco Tony are no longer a fan of Robyn. But I will say in my, I don't know, how I am. Robyn didn't look so terrible in this episode, but like I thought it was just again a lot, but then this is production airing an episode that's 2 years old, so it's weird. Yeah, we're doing a members one. We're having a member stream after this one because if I don't get this owl built, Amy, I'm kind of mad about the outside fight between Cody and Robyn. At first, Robyn pulled at my heart because of the. Yeah, I felt that way too. But this again. Hey Terry, this again was filmed 2 years ago. Like this time 2 years ago. They're talking about Thanksgiving 2022. And I kind of felt weird because this whole episode was centered at Robyn trying to tell Cody that like he needs to spend more time with his kids, which is true, which she does. But I was like, because of editing and how reality TV works, I was in the front of my head, not even the back. I was like, I wonder if they're trying to angle it this way because of Garrison's death. And that made me side eye it. You know, this whole episode was centered on Robyn begging Cody to have more contacts with the kids. And, you know, obviously we all know what happened to Garrison. And I was like, oh, Wendy H, thank you for the membership. I don't know who got him. Who got him? Hold on, I gotta look. Who got him? Let me see here. Franca got one. T, Stormy, Pineapple. No, not Pineapple. Lady, L, and Dream Dream. Okay, I don't know any of you except Franca. So congratulations and thank you, Wendy. So I didn't. For me, I was like, are they showing this Robyn redemption tour because of what happened to Garrison? Because it just seemed like very sage. And again, this is 2-year-old footage. And, you know, Robyn's been kind of like the bad guy of the family. I'd say Robyn and Cody, but, you know, no one likes Robyn and no one likes Cody. So, if this was filmed like, you know, a couple of weeks ago, I'd be like, okay. But this is, you know, we're working with 2-year-old footage. And everybody knows that Garrison passed in March, right? So that would have given production more than enough time to spend this episode in a way to make Robyn look like the redeemer on how she's begging Cody to be with the kids and to have contact with them, to make Robyn look better. And if Robyn is truly the bad guy and calculated and the manipulative person everybody thinks she is, that would be the way she would play it. Just saying. But we'll get to that because that was at the end. Let's see here. John, I seen someone say it snowed this past March in Blackstaffs. Let me see, Lacey. I personally think the scene outside was added in later. I think they're trying to make themselves. Well, I couldn't agree with you more, Lacey. I think that's exactly what's going on here. That's how I feel. You know, and like every scene when they're outside of Robyn's house, like they're never in, you know, you never see the indoors. Like, why are they still keeping this a secret? Like, you know, the Rona is over. You know, those stringent rules don't apply anymore. They're outside shivering, and we're jumping to the end of the episode, but whatever. They're outside shivering, Robyn and Cody having this fight. Why aren't they inside? So the floor to ceiling hideous artwork isn't affected. Hey to Hellenbeck. Oh my god, Langy again. Hold on. You know, and I have to give like Robyn this face right now because, huh? Why aren't they still inside filming? For the past, even you hear Georgie, he said meow. They're still like avoiding the house. They're still not going inside. And that what you just saw, what Lacey's saying here, I mean, I don't know. But that could have very well been just filmed, and they don't want the inside of the house to not match what it looked like 2 years ago. And again, I'm just speculating here, and I have no idea. But it just nothing's adding up. And again, this is when you're working with a show that was filmed 2 years ago. You know, so but let's circle back to the beginning of the episode with I'm sorry, I just love that photo so much. I mean, like, can we just get one episode of this show where Robyn's not crying? Just one. Can anybody remember back to where Robyn like had a smile on her face at least once in the episode and wasn't looking like that? You know. And I'm trying to do my best with stuff that was filmed 2 years ago. Seems I've had the same issue I had with 90 Day about like the fakeness. I'm not calling Sister Wives fake, but it's old. 90 Day I consider fake because of the people they put on the show now. Sister Wives, like it's old footage. You know, you can tell though that Christine, you can tell that Christine, like when she was at, at McKelty's or Christine's or whatever, that Christine like didn't want Robyn being there, but Christine was like doing the best she could with it, and she's like, "Oh, you slept in the closet," but like I felt like Christine was like partially happy that Robyn was there, but she didn't want her there at all. Yeah, that's to watch what happens live. Every time I say this was filmed 2 years ago, have a shot. It's Saturday night. We'll get a Shotsky going. But it was cute, and if we find out that Robyn doesn't want to go home, and she's been there for a week, and she has to go home for Thanksgiving. What did I write here? Try a kiss from the brown chocolate. I don't even know what I was writing there. I had brown chocolate in quotes. Try little kiss from the brown chocolate. See, that's what happens when I write in a hurry. Does everybody know what I'm talking about here with the Anywho, meeting. Okay, so the hell show. Oh my god. No wonder why I don't get this. I'm reading 90 Day Fiance notes between Vea and Rory and Suni. Suni wanted a kiss from Vea, and he says, "Come give me a kiss of the brown chocolate." See, I'm all effed out. This is what happened. Sorry, because I literally just watched this episode like right before I came on live, and it was like, I'm not even gonna lie. Look, okay, so like, look, Vea and Rory, right, and Suni, and it says brown. Get a little kiss from the brown chocolate. So 90 Day. On the other side of this book, Sister Wives. So that's a my bad on that one. I'm like, when did the brown chocolate come in? Oh, I'm like, shit. I'm like, okay. So then we talk about Thanksgiving and how you have like three different. Everyone's alone on Thanksgiving. Robyn and Cody are having Thanksgiving at Chez Robyn because that's the only house that matters to Cody with the kids. You have Christine and her family in Salt Lake City, sans Peyton, because then you have Janelle with Logan and her kids with Peyton in Vegas. So there's three different, Thanksgivings going on for the first time ever. Everyone's completely separate. And then you have like poor Mary, like eating her Swanson's frozen TV hungry man turkey dinner by herself. Did anybody? I felt bad for Mary. Everyone's having like a Thanksgiving surrounded by everybody. And then there's poor Mary eating like her pilgrim platter. And if anybody knows what pilgrim platter is from, I'd be very impressed with you in the chat. But there's Mary eating her frozen TV dinner, her turkey dinner by herself in her house in Flagstaff in like the knot in Boo Radley's tree. I'm like, oh man, how are they gonna do Mary like that? Nobody invited Mary. Everybody hates Mary that badly. I felt for Mary. Yeah, well, she was supposed to go to California, and then that fell through. But obviously Cody don't want Mary anywhere around her at all. Okay. So that's not happening. Uh, and just poor Mary. And then she's like, then you see like the next scene, she's like, I was sick. I don't buy that. I don't buy it. But I did feel for Mary. Like, I don't know why she didn't go up to Pier 1 to the bed and breakfast and hang out with her friends there. Or hang out with Leon. Surely, her child Leon could have taken her in for Thanksgiving. I just felt bad. I've always had a soft spot for Mary in my heart. And that just made me feel really, really bad for her. I don't know, Linda, but there's gotta be, and again, drinking game. This was filmed 2 years ago. Oh my God. Yeah, Leon's on social media. He did that horrible TikTok of like making the coffee. He's on social media. So, I'm gonna have to give like another face like this. Poor Mary. Hey, Shayna, Shauna, and moreover, I Cody made this whole big thing like, well, if Mary's here, I can't feel comfortable with my wife. But isn't that the norm, Cody? Like you had four wives, and when you were all together for Thanksgiving or Christmas or birthdays or any other holiday over the what, the last 30 years, you're all together. Didn't you always have to act that way, Cody? Didn't you always have to like not show too much affection to one wife in order to not make the other wives like feel a certain way? So why was Cody like, oh, like, well, if Mary comes, then I can't like, I can't squeeze Robyn's nipples and I can't pinch her ass, right? Like, wouldn't he know better? Cody, I don't, and Robyn, Saint Robyn, wants everybody to be happy. And God forbid Cody doesn't pitch a nipple, and show how much he loves Robyn. And again, sorry, I don't think I've ever done a Sister Wives recap where I've been alone. So deal with me here, and I'm just trying different things. Barbara M, I don't even get me going with that because please. Okay, so then we have next like this very like then it got serious. Production had to step in, and then you see the serious writing. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourself. The P not is neither a P nor not discuss. Okay, coming back. Welcome to Coffee Talk. Let me shut this. Let's see here. All right, so then. Okay, back. So now there's like, it'd be like Robyn and Cody had this giant fight. And it escalated and Cody had to leave and get in the car and drive and hey Jules and ba 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 ba. Again, I'm laggy. Am I laggy? I am laggy. and then like Cody comes back to the house, which we kind of touched on before, about like this fight of Robyn saying how he needs to be in touch with the kids and how he's not doing his dad duties, and um Robyn went into like how when her biological dad and her mom got divorced, that her dad was very absent from her life, and like I felt bad for Robyn. Listen, I know what it's like to have a father that's not been in your life, you know? So, and I know I'm not the only person who's had a parent um not around. For me, I got both. But again, made me feel bad for Robyn on her redemption tour. But like I said earlier, I kind of think this was all geared towards Garrison's passing. I think this was added afterwards. I do, but I can't prove it. And maybe this was happening 2 years ago. Again, y'all should be drunk because I said 2 years ago like 20 times since the drinking game started. So, um, but it did make me feel bad, and you know, Cody. Hey, Addie, if you want to come up, you're more than welcome. Um, I And Cody's like, it's never my fault. There's nothing wrong. I didn't do anything, And now they finally talk about like, the wedding. That now they say, well, we went to a family wedding. Now it wasn't an event. It would now it's we know it's Logan's thanks to like the live we did last week covering it. And he's talking about how he saw Maddie, which is Janelle's daughter, and she like kind of like took grandkids and ran away from him, and he was trying to be a dad and try to talk to Maddie, but Maddie wanted nothing to do with it. Oh yeah, like I've seen better acting on The Young and the Restless. Hey Ellie. And I really do think that scene afterwards was done more recent than the last 2 years. Y'all should be drunk. And I kind of had the feeling it was done like, and why they weren't in the house, because again, this is 2 years after COVID, so there should be no reason why the camera shouldn't be allowed in the house to make it. Because if they were in the house, there were probably changes. And again, this is pure speculation, but this is how I see it in my head. And to make Cody look like a better dad, and to make Robyn not look like she was the one that broke up the family. Because I'm curious to see what you think. Like, if put a 1 in the chat if you think that Robyn broke up the family, and put a 2 in the chat if you think it was everybody tired of Cody. I'll give my vote. And maybe it might have been a mixture of both of it, but Cody clearly put a lot of stock into Robyn. MW, I see that too. It could be like both. And was it, I mean, now here's like the $64,000 question. Did Robyn always want to break up the family? Did she come into this always wanting to break up the family? Like when they first met in season 1, like was that Robyn's like deal? Like, I'm gonna be like the head wife. I'm gonna be in charge. This is gonna be like my show. Because I've always felt she wanted Cody to herself. And And Cody clearly forgot about his other wives when Robyn came into the picture. I mean, that's evident. And had Mary not tried to escape, but via trying to trying to be with Jackie or Sam, the lesbian in Oklahoma, had that not happened, I wonder what, because Mary was doing anything to be back on Cody's good graces, right? After that, because after that, Mary was done. And we're going back now, what, like 8 years now? 8, 9 years? It's like 2016 when that happened. No, 2015. I had Jackie after me on Twitter for the longest time when this was happening. I mean, Sam, because Jackie still won't say that she's Sam. But, Mary would have done anything to get back in the family's good graces. So, of course, she was going to divorce Cody. And, it was altruistic because it would have been easier for Cody to adopt Robyn's kids if Cody and Robyn were legally married. On paper and on TV, it all looked like, well, yeah, that would make more sense, and this, that, and the other. And had the judge seen this, who Lord knows if he'd even given Cody the adoption. But as we all know, this is always filmed 2 years prior. Take a shot. Yeah, like I think like that Robyn's like doing stuff in bed for Cody, just like some flips and kicks like that, Janelle, Mary, and Christine just couldn't do. And I've always thought that sooner, girl. I'm like, okay, so here comes Robyn, and you saw like you ever see like that video? I wish I could find it. It was Robyn like doing like the dancing down her up and down her wall like years ago, and Chloe said, "Oh, okay." I don't know. So yeah, doing like back bends and splits and stuff like that, stuff that Janelle really never had the mobility. I'm not trying to be mean. You know what I'm talking about, right? We're all adults here. So I'm sure Robyn was giving him everything he wanted. Oh, yeah. I mean, like, listen, she got the whole family. She got Cody. So God forgive us all. I also listen. I also see Cody getting into some like dark stuff. Like, I, like I could picture like Robyn putting on a strap on type of thing. But that's what I'm talking about. Like I feel like Did I just say that out loud? Oh my god. But like but like that's like sorry. Yeah, like some whips and chains, like maybe like a sex, like something out of Candy Burris's house. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, I cannot have been the only one who thought that. I just have to see Robyn like being like a freaky fucking deek. I really do. Like yeah, 50 Shades of Robyn. Hey, cousin show. What a time to walk into this conversation. I don't know. I just feel like Cody's into some stuff, and Robyn's the one that's giving it to him. And um, like there's something going on that made Cody choose Robyn and her kids and their two kids together over like the rest of his entire family. 3 wives, you know, 13 kids between Mary, Janelle, and Christine. Oh, Cody is the sub for sure. For sure. Like with the ball gag in his mouth. Like that's what I see. Like, but again, this is just like me spitballing here on reason. But like she has to have some type of hold over him because look at her. It's not like we're talking about like Grace Kelly here. I mean, she's not hideous, but there's something she's given him that nobody else will. Oh God, I'm going straight to hell for this lie, but I'm an empath. It's just like, maybe Robyn makes the best turkey in the world, and it's not that at all. Okay. For Cody to abandon everybody, and like he gave up the whole cul-de-sac. Like they had it made in Las Vegas. Had it made. He was able to see every wife, every kid, all the time. And he uprooted his whole family, according to Peyton on my interview, because, what's his name? Dayton wanted to go to community college over in Flagstaff. That's just weird to me. And yeah, Paula, that's a good point. He did give up his religion. He said that on Sunday's episode. I'm sorry. Well, I know you all my people. Yeah, like that could have been a zip line of all sorts. Those hooks in the ceiling, like that. I don't know. I don't know. But like, there's only one thing in my head that makes me think that this guy can give up 3 wives and 13 children and then then his grandkids if Robyn wasn't going like freaky fucking Deke in the bedroom. Like Robyn's got to be doing something. And they never show the house. And like, I'm wondering like now in the Zillow if there is like some secret like side bunker, like bunker A, where like, you see like the Candy Barres party room. Robyn, she had it on him. Like I don't know what she was giving him, but Robyn came ready. Ready Robyn. Rockin' Robyn. Rockin' ready Robyn. So, and again, this is all just, us having a good time and laughing, but we really know what's going on here. Like, like, like I just see legs in the air. Like, and then I see Cody like saying like, "Oh, Christine would never do this, and Mary would never do that," and Robyn's like, "I got you," like. What else could it be? Oh, and like the fact that Cody said, like, well, I can't, like, pinch Robyn's nipples at Thanksgiving. Like, he didn't say that, like, but, like, you know what he meant. Like, I can't show love to my wife as long as Mary's there. But that's what you do in a polygamous marriage. Like, were you doing that? Like, when everybody was there, they showed that scene of, like, the 150 people in Mary's house, like that one Thanksgiving when they were in Vegas. And, like, you didn't see that going on. You're no good for me. That's my shoe. You know what? Like, I kind of see, like, okay, if we're really gonna go there, like, I could see, like, Robyn, like, having, like, these both pierced, like, with a chain, that kind of meets here to the belly button, and then kind of just, like, to there. That's if you want to go there. Like, that's if you want to say pierced. I see you're pierced, and I raise you chained all together, like, down. And no wonder why they never show any skin, because that's what's going on down there. Oh, oh yeah. This is what happens when I'm doing a live by myself. I can't. Oh lordy. Okay. And that's probably why her daughters look like that now, because, like, they're like, well, do we have to get pierced and chained like this now, Mama? To get us a man like that. Look at her daughters. Look at her daughters' faces. Like, they're like, oh no, is this what's up for us? Like, the one on the left probably has her left tip pierced, the one on the right probably has her right tip pierced, and they're like, do we have to, like, please tell us that's not the way we need to find love. Oh my god, this recap has gone left all sorts of ways. But no wonder why they're all crying. And Cody keeps getting them perms. Like, I don't know. So let's move on from this subject of Robyn being a queen in the sheets, I guess. All right. So then we see Christine, who just had our first date with David, the one that she winds up marrying. I was the one that, by the way, guys, I was the one that posted the first picture of Christine and David together. That was me. And guess how long ago it was, Barbie? Anybody? Guess how many years ago it was when I posted? Because I had somebody at the restaurant they went to send me pictures. It was 2 years ago. Having a shot. Have one more shot. And this was even before the Peyton interview. I was the first one to post pictures of Christine with David, because somebody from the restaurant sent me pictures of Christine on a date. I'm like, shut up. I used to be the OG, not anymore. Now I'm just this sad thing that talking about nipple piercings that connect to your clit and all that stuff, which is most likely what's happening. But Christine's all, like, happy about David. First date. He has 8 kids. She has, the 6, but she's worried because she has to tell David, like, on the second date about, like, the rest of her life. 2 years. But that was for you, Pisces. 2 years, 2 years, 2 years. Now I get like what happens on Watch What Happens Live. And then we see Cody and Robin again. And She's like, please. She's like, listen. Robin's like, listen. If you don't talk to your motherfucking kids, the clit piercing comes out tomorrow. You know, and I'm removing the Candy Burris sex dungeon from Bunker B in our home that no cameras are ever allowed to go in. And that's it. Y'all are mean. Y'all are bad. Thank you for putting that thought in my head, Nisi. He's probably got like a 15 gauge in there too, like because Cody's it probably goes from like the head to like the taint. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. My God. You guys are horrible people, all of you. I don't like any of you. So yeah. Oh my God, I don't even know what a Jacob's ladder is. What I know what I wait, what is a Jacob's ladder? I don't want to know, but I kind of have to know at the same time, Shelby Lynn. What 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 is it? Do I have to Google it? No, no, that's my shoe. It's okay. We're all thinking the same thing anyways. Wait, I have to Google what a Jacob's ladder is. Like not the movie. Jacob's ladder what? Like piercing? Oh. Oh. I can't I can't cross my legs anymore than like I if I can cross oh my God. People do that to themselves? Cody. I and I can't. Cody. Hold on, I need to get my husband in on this one. This is something that you're going to want to Google, and if you're a man, Cody, do you ever hear of like a Jacob's ladder piercing?
No. Oh, yes. It's up the shaft. What about it? Who has one?
We're thinking Cody because Robyn. We're thinking that Robyn has like the nips and the clit with chains connected to it. So
And you're talking about Jacob's ladder?
no, my beautiful chat brought up Jacob's ladder.
I got yelled at for nipples last night. And you're talking about Jacob's ladders and nipple
here.
and clit piercings. That's what you're
Like,
talking
that's
about
it. Like
tonight?
on a banana.
It's not in the front usually. It's up the shaft. And then sometimes if you want to go really, really crazy, it goes down the shaft and also over the ball sack tip.
Yeah, it sure does.
So
It sure does.
depends on how extreme you want to go. And some can reach your butthole.
Well, you know what? I'll never be able to watch the 1990 movie Jacob's Ladder ever again the same fucking way. That's for sure. Why would somebody want to do that to themselves?
Why do people split their tongue and make it look like snakes? Like, that's what people do. Some people have fetishes like that.
Oh my god. I thought me getting like my upper ear pierced was like, revolutionary back in the day. I thought I was a badass 20 years ago when I got my cartilage pierced up here. And I had my belly button pierced. I did. Okay. That's just something you'll never unsee again. Oh. Yeah, make sure you eat before you Google it, or don't eat before you Google it. I'm not sure. But whatever it is, I just feel like there's something freaky going on there. And Robyn is, I feel like all this stuff was in post, and I just don't know. No, the I oh no MW, that was a one-time shot deal. I can't go through that again. Um but yeah. And that was the last episode of Sister Wives that we just watched, and that was the whole episode, and it was filmed 2 years ago. Yeah, you might want to let your stomach settle just like a skosh before you Google it. I never even heard of that or saw anything like that. I didn't even know you could mutilate yourself like that. But now me picturing Robyn in the with the chains and the piercings, and I could and then like you could probably like clip it to like, oh god, now my brain is just going places where it shouldn't go. Oh lordy. All right. So what a great recap this was, y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna do a members live after this. It's 9:30. I'll start it at 10. Um and it'll be for all members, all the tiers. And I have to get um the stupid owl done. I'm about to get humiliated. So I have to beat him to the punch. And if you didn't watch last night's recap of House of Villains, watch it, please, or don't. I don't know. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight of Robyn and Cody in Flagrante Delicto. Like just her walking in with the chains, and he's got like his. Meanwhile, poor Mary is eating TV dinners in her fucking tree for Thanksgiving by herself. Mary's like, I don't want no part of this shit. Oh my god. That's a lot to take in. And by the way, high five to the New York Yankees and New York Mets for both being in the championship division series. We're like so close to having another Subway series. Haven't had one of those since 2000. So I wore my Yankees jersey tonight, and it's my 27. So if you live in these parts, it's very exciting to see if we'll see a Yankee and Met World Series. Hey Mia, was it a good recap? I don't know. Might get a well-worded letter from Cody and Robin's attorney tomorrow. Hey Steven. But again, this is all just like speculation and laughing. So yeah. I'm gonna go live at 10 on members for everybody. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye everybody.